Welcome back everybody to another Season 15 Last Day on Earth breakdown style video. Yes, that is right, Season 15 is officially out. Android iOS update style fiasco, you know the drill already. But we're here for the update information. You already know my opinion on the fiasco and all of that. But first, if you haven't already, consider subscribing, join my Discord, follow my Twitter. Good stuff coming, good content coming. Let's get into the content. Starting this off, breakdown top 10 style, let's start off with number 1, the Season Pass. So the Season Pass is pretty general like most Season Passes at this point. At the very end, there is the Infinite Box with those 3 rewards. Now, they're pretty interesting. The skins for this season aren't terrible either. There really isn't anything extremely good or anything extremely bad. It just strikes me as your average mediocre Season Pass. And you might notice right around in the early stages, you will see a detective outfit. So that brings me to point number 2. So outfits. How do outfits work? What you'll do is once you unlock the outfit, go over to your wardrobe and click on the apply outfit button. There is a new section about outfits for just this season. There is a detective outfit, though I would imagine ldoe will add more as time goes on. I will give my honest thoughts about that at the end of the video. This stuff is just informational stuff. Number 3, the bar. So the main content of this season stems from the bar updates, or the bar zone. The bar is the central hub for where you'll go to get quests. The bar is the central hub for where you'll go to do all of that stuff. Number 4, the quests. So while you're at the bar, follow this AI. He'll essentially explain a little bit about it. You can decide whether or not to follow the AIs. Some of them are just a little rowdy because ldoe wants to inspire the bar-like feel, or the alcohol-inducing like feel, or stuff like that. So just ignore most of that. But number 4, right at the front, there is a board. Well, once you walk into the bar, there is a board. Nice that you can use a sprint to get there really quick. I will go into in a moment, but investigations. This board has your quests and investigations. Quests is number 5, Order in the Wastelands. So some of these are used for Season Pass points, essentially. So complete these to unlock Season Pass points, to unlock tiers in the Season Pass, like always. Some of this feeds into the Season-esque feel on the second tab of your Season Pass page. The, essentially, sheriff's friends are bringing loot over to you every X number of hours. In that time, you have a period or a window to try and kill as many zombies or unlock these points and try and get the maximum number of rewards, which is number 6, the rewards. So it starts off with very common loot, very basic stuff like your basic backpack, just meat, and then it goes even better loot, so like your average green crate, blue loot, like your rare loot. ldoe's version of it is actually pretty good. Usually I would criticize Last Day on Earth with regard to what level loot they're giving, but no, this blue loot is actually pretty good. And then lastly, the extremely rare loot. And honestly, good job ldoe for actually balancing this. I am very, very surprised. The loot is well worth your while to push to extremely rare. I've heard such things as a purple card being there, stuff like that. So yes, good job ldoe. That loot is well worth your while to try and push. In order to get those points, essentially you just complete those quests on the board, or you just kill zombies in zones. Essentially, you know, your standard Genesis points, go to a zone, shoot a normal zombie, you get 5-10 points or something like that. And then you need like 700. So probably more worth it to just complete these quests on the board. Much more faster, I guess, or time efficient. But you can still go to a zone, mow down zombies to get points. I would recommend doing it every single time because that loot is really, really good. Now, you can only claim one item once they arrive, but you can speed it up with coins, and you can also claim the missing rewards or the remaining rewards for coins as well, but usually there's like one really good item and then a couple of decent items, but like you're going to claim that one really good item. And then I think you should be okay. If you have the coins you could spend, it would be worth, but ultimately not the biggest deal at the end of the day. So with investigations, you're essentially going to click on this sort of clue-like thing, and then follow the clues, which will lead you to an event, complete the event quests, or whatever task it tells you to do, return to the bar, rinse and repeat. I will do a full video on each one of the investigations or something like that. Number 7, the Exchanger Guy for Skins. So essentially, at the very front of the bar, there is a character waiting to exchange skins. And I guess that really ties into number 8, so I'll just bring them both together. During the season, all zombies drop sort of like unique samples, I guess is what the game tries to call it. It's essentially like a blue tube item. These samples can be exchanged to that guy at the front for coupons, which will be sent to your inbox. You can use these coupons to purchase a pack in the in-game store, which will drop a skin for a chopper skin or a backpack skin from a previous season or something that's missing. I don't think that they can drop YouTuber backpack skins or any of the skins that I'm actually missing or the players who play regularly are missing. But still, I mean, you know my opinion on bringing back old skins. I mean, I could see how this would be a good change. You can collect these samples from killing zombies or just using auto clear in zones. Number 9, birthday. So I'm just going to read this straight off. Birthday. It's really unknown whether or not ldoe is going to do something immediately again for the birthday, or whether or not there's going to be like a special limited time event or something like that. But birthday, let's go into that. Whatever is going on in the Wastelands, no one here will ever refrain from such a nice festivity. And the occasion is big. It's been 4 years since the beginning of survival in the zombie apocalypse, aka Last Day on Earth is 4 years old. Come to the bar and celebrate this remarkable event in the 3rd week of the season. Let's rock so hard, the dead will rise from their graves. Well, I guess technically in Last Day on Earth you don't want that, but what we get from that, week 3, something big happening. And then number 10, miscellaneous changes. Just like your standard wall changed, I wonder if that's a tease for a future raid updates, or just like your minuscule changes or stuff like that. And then the missing part, the barn. The barn is essentially an event, just like any other event. Essentially, the main goal of the barn is to collect the materials, the pliers, the aerosol can-like thingy, and use those materials to then upgrade your storage. Now what the storage does is, once the cargo arrived that I mentioned earlier in this video, once that arrives, you can then pick more than one item instead of just that one particular item, instead of needing to spend coins to collect the rest of the items. The barn is your go-to place to collect the items to upgrade that said storage, but the storage is meant so you can pick extra items. That's it. Anywho, I think that's going to do it, although I want to bring up honest thoughts, and I will bring this up a lot more in my honest thoughts video. Right now, these are just my very rushed preliminary thoughts or stuff like that, but outfits concerns me, because it's yet again another skin type variation. And what I was really hoping ldoe would do is move in the direction of, content. Not necessarily skins, because there's no real point in collecting skins when they just bring them back 10 seasons later, or something like that. There's no sense of, actual rare levelness to a skin if you just get it again. And now that they're pushing outfits, this strike me as armor customization, aka just skins again. So, I really don't like that direction necessarily, but I think that this season, it'll be a season that you'll definitely enjoy the first day of playing it. I think later on, people are gradually going to get more bored of the season and what's happening in the season as time goes on and the weeks wane on, but right now, I think for the early stages, people are going to be excited about the season. They are going to be enjoying the investigations, but I am very concerned about the direction about skins over content and stuff like that, because there really is no point for a skin if they're just going to bring it back later, or exclusive skin at that, if it just comes back later and then content just goes out the window, right? I honestly don't expect the bar, which is anniversary themed, to be around when Last Day on Earth's anniversary ends or stuff like that. Anywho, those are my preliminary thoughts. Let me know what you think about this update down below. Subscribe. We're going to be doing some more videos, definitely some more videos, but we'll see. Subscribe, ZDF.